Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of our adventures here on Manifold. Today, we are going to work on a small villager breeder here. So this is based on a design by ImpulseSV, and it's 4 little farms here. There's going to be 4 villagers in these 4 quadrants, and in the middle here, there's going to be 2 villagers that all the farmer villagers are going to throw their potatoes and carrots to, and they will breed. The babies will fall and get carried into a water stream so that we can use them for a villager trading farm or maybe in the future a raid farm, any purpose that we want. So yeah, that is what we are going to be building up today. So let us get to it. As you can see from the time lapse, I finished building up all 4 sections of the villager breeder and put villagers in each of these sections here. So now it's running in full force, and we got our 2 villagers in the middle that are going to breed and give us babies. But I, off camera, actually built a little more than this. So you didn't see this in the time lapse yesterday, and you didn't see this either. Yesterday evening, I logged on and just started planning to put some extra villagers in here and sort of, I don't know, got a little bit in the zone while building and just sort of went all the way. So let me show you guys now, because I wasn't actually recording. So this is under the villager, center of the villager breeders right here. The babies will drop down. They'll go into this water stream all the way to here. They'll sit here until they grow up. Once they grow up, their head will be in the water. And so they'll get brought up here, dropped down into this section right here where I can grab them with a minecart whenever I need to. So and then I can, well, for instance, use them for whatever I want. But right now, I've been building up a trading hall. So actually, we've got some farmer villagers here with good trades that I can, well, trade potatoes, carrots, melons, pumpkins, all that stuff with. And they'll give me emeralds, and I can use those emeralds to get some pretty good books. So we actually got some of our first enchanted books. And I don't know if you can see, but my pickaxe now actually has Unbreaking 3 and Mending. So we bought Mending from this guy, and well, this guy has Unbreaking 3 for more expensive than this guy. So, and we actually also got a cheaper Mending book. So as we sort of go along, trying to just fill in everything. So don't have all the enchantments I want yet. The main thing that's missing is Fortune and Efficiency. Those would be nice right now, but we have Silk Touch, Mending. Unbreaking is the big one. Unbreaking for 18 diamonds, 18 emeralds is really nice to have. So let's maybe put this guy in. So I believe this is all ready. We have some lecterns, and this rail will put him right there. And I believe sometimes they jump out in weird spots, but I think that's fine. So we press this button. Minecart will bring him up here. We can show the hitboxes, so we break the minecart without injuring him. He'll maybe run down into place. Sometimes they just kind of run into place. Other times they don't want to behave. There we go. We can come over here and start figuring out what trait he's going to have. So place down a lectern. I don't want power 2. And we repeat. Ooh, okay. So I just got infinity. Don't have infinity yet. It's only 11 diamonds. That is something that I'm going to want to put on my bow. Yeah, infinity plus I'm breaking 3 plus something like power 5. Yeah, okay, I'm going to keep this guy. Okay, so we just buy a book and that will give XP. The XP kind of is trapped behind here. I found the best way to get it once all the books, or once all the stations are in, is to go back here and it'll come up to you. So let's go ahead and make another librarian here. So he gets picked up, put in the right spot. We can break the minecart. Looks like we're going to push him in. Okay, that's good. And now we just try to find good books. Another Unbreaking 3. Well, we already have 18, so we don't need it for 44 emeralds. So punch 1. So I just got a Silk Touch for 8 emeralds. And here we only had Silk Touch for 17 before. So this is a really good deal. I'm going to take this because Silk Touch will be a book that we definitely want to use. So I went ahead and put in some more villagers. This last guy I haven't gotten a good enchantment on yet, but the problem I keep running into is I'm running very low on emeralds, and although this farm creates some potatoes and carrots that I can use, it's not keeping up fast enough for me to get enough emeralds. So right now I only have 24. I'd like to have more so I can, well, if a high level enchantment on this guy comes up and I can't afford it, then I won't be able to lock in that enchantment. So I need more ways to get emeralds. One way of getting emeralds is to sell melons and pumpkins to these guys, because almost all of them have either a melon or a pumpkin trade, or both. This guy has melon and pumpkin. This guy not yet. But the point being, we can build a melon and pumpkin farm near here, bring them over, and sell them to these guys. So I'm not sure how exactly I want to do it. I know there's some that are based on observers and pistons firing to destroy them immediately, and then there's also some flying machine based ones that you can make a little bigger and easier. I might go for the flying machine based ones just because I can sort of extend it and make it longer. I'll have to look into how exactly those work, because I've built the piston based one before, but I've never built the flying machine based one before. Either way, we need some alternative income source, so we'll have to work on that either right now or maybe a little bit later. I'm not sure. Depends on the materials required. So after looking at the two options, I was thinking for us right now, iron is very cheap and gold is very expensive. We don't have a gold farm yet, and in order to make powered rails, we need gold. So instead, I'm going to build a smaller melon and pumpkin farm that's still efficient and in this case uses a lot of iron, but will require no gold if I am correct. So that will be a little bit better for us at the moment. So let me go ahead and collect some materials on that, and then we should be able to get building. All right, so I collected up all the materials that we'll need for this melon and pumpkin farm. So let's start building it up. right, so I finished building up the melon and pumpkin farm, and some items have already started flowing in. So as soon as the melon and pumpkins grow, they get moved out by those pistons. Let me tower up here so we can see. So every once in a while, yeah, something. So some of the stems are still growing, so the pistons will power even if whenever the stem changes state. So right now, yeah, you can see some of the stems are still growing, some of them aren't. So we'll let this grow up, and we'll definitely be getting more melons and pumpkins once all the stems are sort of at their full growth state. But for now, we're still waiting for everything to grow. But yeah, I'm happy with how this turned out. We should get a decent amount of melons and pumpkins from this, and get a lot of emeralds as a result. So it's been a few days since that last clip that you just watched, and I'm sure you can already notice something different. We are wearing diamond armor, and if you see, we have a few enchanted diamond tools and weapons here. So let me show you all the progress that we've made. So we've been using our melon and pumpkin farm quite a bit, trading along with the carrots and potatoes. And so we have quite a few emeralds here, and that's on top of what we've already spent. So we have some tools and weapons here and some enchanted armor as well. And we got those from these armors and toolsmiths and weaponsmiths here that we can go in and trade emeralds for some enchanted diamond armor, and then add our own enchantments onto that, as well as some tools here and some weapons here, which is nice. We also got more books, so we got power for the bow, sweeping edge for the sword. Have I put that on my sword yet? I have. So we have a pretty nice sword here. This guy's just doing some spins. Protection for all our armor, sharpness for sword, looting for the sword. The one enchanted book that I don't have that I really would like to get is Fortune, because, well, I have a Silk Touch pick, but I don't have a Fortune pick yet. So hopefully we'll get that book soon. Well, everyone, I'm sorry to say that is all we have time for today. We've made some amazing progress in this episode, building all of this up and going from just some regular iron and gold armor to enchanted diamond armor, enchanted tools, enchanted weapons. There's a reason I've been wanting to build this from the beginning. Well, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like on this video if you think I earned it, and please consider subscribing if you want to see more updates from Manifold. Well, that is all for today. I'll see you guys next episode.